I welcome for this engineering graphics class. Yesterday we solved two problems on square lamina and rectangular lamina. So today's class will go to the next lamina. Can you look at the screen? The drawing sheet, drawing screen is available to all of you. So one of you please respond. Is the drawing sheet visible to you? Those who have joined, so please respond. Some of you please respond. Can you look at the screen? Okay, so the screen is available to you. So we'll go ahead with the next problem. The next problem will be on pentagonal lamina. A pentagonal lamina of 8-25 mm is resting on HP with one of its sides such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees HP. The edge on which it rests is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. Draw its projection. It's a very simple type 1 problem. It's a HP resting problem with type 1. So the lamina, the first position, the lamina is resting on HP with edge resting position. In the second step, surface lamina inclination is given 60 degrees to HP. And in the third step, so the resting edge AE is inclined at an angle of 45 degrees to VP. So first we'll go ahead with the pentagon. So this is a solid sheet. So make it A4 size. Keep the cursor on this sheet 1. Right click. Click on sheet setup. Under background, make it A4 size. Deactivate this show background. Click OK. And then click on flip screen. So before you start up, ensure that all these three bars are available. So this is the main bar, this is the drawing view bar, and this one is the drawing bar. All these three bars should be available with all the commands highlighted on the screen. So first we'll draw the XY line. Click on select the thickness as 0.13. So consider XY line. And then as usual go for the labeling, so VP by HP and XY labeling. If you want to maintain the font size as Times New Roman, so what you can do, you can click on format, then click on style. So here you can see style type, dimension, fill, hash, line and text. Click on text, then click on modify, then come under paragraph. Under paragraph, we can see the font type, default font type as solid edge ISO. Make it Times New Roman. And then click OK. And then click on apply. Now, whatever the text you type it using text command, Times New Roman. So this is the XY line. And this is VP by HP. So you can see that all these are in Times New Roman. So first step we'll go for construction of pentagonal lamina with edge resting position. So in computer drawing we'll select on line command, make it 0.5 mm thick. We'll go for normal construction of pentagonal lamina using angle method. The side is 25. So type the length as 25, first angle 0 degree. Then again next 25, next angle it will be 72 degree. Exterior angle they have to use it. Then again 25 mm length, next angle will be 144 degree. Then again 25 mm line, and then next angle will be minus 144. Then again 25 mm length, and last angle will be minus 72 degree. So you can see that the pentagonal lamina is constructed under normal position. Then with the help of rotate without copy. So rotate without copy, select this pentagonal lamina and then select the end point of the base side and then rotate it and make it edge resting position. Then after that go for move command without copy. Select this pentagonal lamina, move to the required position. So then click on fit screen. So this first copy of the lamina, and then go for the text command and label them with alphabets. So using the text command A, B, C, D, E, F, and then after that draw the projection line. So text command already this class, will not repeat it. I'll go ahead directly with the class. So select on line, select the thickness as 0.13, consider a 90 degree line. Right click to repeat, then again right click to repeat, then increase the thickness 0.5 and then join it. I'll zoom this part for better clarity. So this is the first top view of the lamina. Then click on escape button to cancel the command. So this is the position of the pentagonal lamina. It is resting on HP. It is placed parallel to HP with the edge resting position. And then the next step is HP angle. Surface of the lamina is inclined at HP angle of 60 degree. At a HP angle of 60 degree. So for that, what you have to do? So hold your control key of your keyboard. Click on this front view and then click this intermediate line. So select both the lines. So the front view of the lamina and then this intermediate line. And then go for move command with copy. Move command with copy. So click here and place it on the XY line. Then go for rotate, right click to select, go for rotate command, click on rotate without copy, it's already selected. So click the end point of the front view and the angle is 60 degree. So type rotation angle as 60 and enter. Then you can see that, so the front view is tilted, so the front view of the lamina will be 60 degree line. Then just click the mouse to cancel the command. And then after that, select this line, go for rotate command, without copy, select this line, it's already selected, click the end point of this line, make it 90 degrees, just and make it 90 degrees. Then after that, what we have to do, we projection line. So click on the line command, draw the projection line, thickness should be 0.13. So click from the right end of the, so drag it down, 90 degree, adjust with your mouse. If you are not able to get it, then you can type it minus 90 degree. Then one more line from here, right click to repeat. You do not select the line again and again, just right click to repeat the previous command. So this is the projection line I have drawn from the end point of the front view. Then this line, you have to extend it. For that, I'll draw a reference line over here. Then go for extend to next command. So extend to next command, you will find another trim option. Under this trim, you find this extend to next. Click on click on this line. Just keep the cursor on this line and click. It gets extended. So you can see that without measuring this dimension and without going for without cutting an arc. So in the manual method, you have measured this dimension. In the manual method, you have measured this dimension, and then you have gone for arc. You have cut an arc. You have measured this dimension in your manual method, which is found to be 23.78, and then with the help of arc by center point. So arc by center point. So this is a center, and give the radius as 23.78, enter, cut an arc. So you can see that exactly the intermediate line is coinciding here. So I have avoided this. So this I have avoided. So this is done in manual sketching. You have to do it on manual sketching, but in computer drawing, it's not needed. You can directly select the front view as well as intermediate line, holding the control key of your keyboard. Hold the control key for multiple selection. If you hold the control key of your keyboard, you can select more than one line. And then by using the move command with copy option, so I have moved this and I had placed on the extra line, and then I have gone for rotate command, then rotate without copy, end point of the front view I have rotated 60 degrees, I have entered, then this line separately I have rotated. So this line separately I have rotated, so click on rotate. So already it's selected, select the end point of this line, and then just make it 90 degrees, draw one reference line, and go for extend to next command, just keep the cursor, it gets extended. So this is the procedure I have followed. To follow this, it's 100% accurate. So don't try to follow the manual method. So don't try to measure the dimension and cut an arc. So directly you can do this. So then after that, draw the projection line from the top view. 0.13 projection line from the top view to get the irregular shape lamina. So you can see it's a zigzag line. So make it 0 angle, make the angle as 0. You'll get an exact straight line, you'll get it. Then you can draw it directly with adjusting the mouse, we can do it. So getting a zigzag, you can maintain the angle as 0. This reference line I'll delete it. Now it's not needed. So these are the projection line I have drawn it. So with the help of this projection line, you can get the irregular shape pentagon. Click on line, 0.5 thickness. So first the resting edge AE. So this is the first resting edge AE. Then the next point will be B. Then C. Then it is this is D. Then this is E. Then after that, go for trim command. Click on trim command, trim all these unwanted lines. Trim all these unwanted lines. So trim all these unwanted lines. All the unwanted lines we can trim it. Whichever is needed we can keep it. All other things we can trim it. So this is the irregular shape lamina, top view of irregular shape lamina. So we have completed step 2. Show the angle. So go for angle between command. Show the HP angle. Click on this XY line and this front view. So it's a 60 degree to HP. And then also show one of the side of the hexagon. Click on smart dimension. Click on mm lamina. Exterior angle you need not show, just show the dimension, show the data given in the problem. So in that problem, 25 mm side of the pentagon is given, show the 25 mm side, any one side you can show it. HP angle is given 60 degrees, show this HP angle 60 degrees. Then label the views, top view with ABCD, front view with A dash, B dash, C dash. Then after that we'll go. So in the third step, VP angle, so the resting edge AE, so this is the resting edge. AE is inclined at an angle of 45 degree to VP. So for that, consider 45 degree line. Click on line command, make it 0.13. So consider 45 degree line in third quadrant. So you want to consider 45 degree in third quadrant. So in the first quadrant, the angle will be 0 to 90. In the second quadrant, 90 to 180. And in the third quadrant, it will be negative. Third and fourth quadrant will be negative angle. First quadrant and second quadrant angle will be positive from 0 to 180 degree. Third quadrant and fourth quadrant will have negative angle. Third quadrant will have angle from minus 180 to minus 90. And fourth quadrant will have angle from minus 90 to 0. So if you have to construct 45-degree line in third quadrant, so it will be 180 minus 45 is 135. So you should give the angle as minus 135. If you type angle as minus 135, you'll get a 45-degree line. So you can check for the angle, click on angle command, click on line, you can check. So it's 45 degrees. So I have considered 45-degree line. So next one, I'll go for move but should know the that is the position of the sun should write A, B, C, D, C. My voice is big. Okay, I have switched off. Maybe due to high speed rotation of the fan, my voice is breaking. Now you can check my voice. Is my voice audible to you? Is my voice audible to you? So you can respond. Is my voice audible to you? So you can reply. Okay. So we'll continue. So just for explanation purpose, I am using points. So don't use point in examination. So you should not use points in examination. Just for explaining, I'll be using these points. So first I draw the locus of A and locus of A dash. I got first A dash point. This is A dash point. Just label it. So it is A dash. So next I'll draw the locus line from the B. So draw the locus line from the B. So this is a locus line I've drawn from the B, and then locus line from B dash. So at this point we have B dash and D dash. So at the point of intersection, it intersects over here. So just place one point. So this will be your B dash. So this is B dash. Label that with B dash. Okay. Then we'll construct the locus line. Consider locus line from the point C. So this is a locus line from point C, and then a locus line from C dash. So from here to here. So at this point of intersection, so you will get C dash. So I'll just place one point over here, and I'll label that as C dash. Okay. Then after that, again I'll go for locus line from D. So locus line from D and locus line from D dash. So here B dash and D dash will have the same locus line. I'll use the extend command. I'll use the extend command. I'll just extend this line. So here at this point I'll get the D dash. So I'll place one point over here and I'll label that as D dash. The last one we are left out with E. So draw a line from the E of top view, and then the locus line A dash and E dash, it lies on the XY line itself. So then I'll just place one point here, and then I'll label that with E dash. So here I'll get E dash. So now you can see that, so A, B, C, D, E, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash, so everything is defined. So now you can select the line, make it 0.5. So join start from A dash. So this is A dash. Next one is B dash, C dash, then D dash, E dash, and then E to A dash. So in this is the finally, so this is the pentagonal lamina, which you can see. Then after that you can go for trimming. You can trim the unwanted sides. All these unwanted are not needed. All these unwanted lines which are constructed, you can trim them. So this completes the problem. So any doubt in the problem? So any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? No doubts? Shall I proceed with next problem? Shall I proceed with next problem? So this was about pentagonal lamina. A pentagonal lamina resting on HP with HP angle and VP angle. So this is the three-step solution of the problem I have shown. So in the last front view I have used points. So don't use points. Just for explanation purpose I have used points. In the examination you people don't use points. Points are not allowed in lines chapter, place chapter. Only points, chapter points are allowed. So just for explaining you the locus of A and the locus of A dash, how to get the last front view, I have used the points to explain for explanation purpose. Shall I go ahead with the next problem? Shall I go ahead with next problem? You should respond. If you don't respond, then what should I think? So I'll insert one more sheet. So just right click here. So you have sheet setup, rename, reorder, delete and insert. Click on insert. So you'll get another sheet. Then again right click, click on sheet. Under background, make it A4 size. Deactivate this show background. Click OK. Then click on fit screen. So now A4 size sheet is available. So we'll go to next problem, that is hexagonal lamina. So our next problem is on hexagonal lamina, problem number 37. So it's a problem number 37. So problem number 37, a regular hexagonal lamina of side 25 mm is lying such a way that one of its corners on HP, while the corner opposite to the corner on which rests is on VP. If the lamina makes 60 degree to HP, draw the projection of the lamina. So in the first step, we have to construct lamina with corner resting position placed on HP. Second step, surface inclination with reference to HP angle 60 degree to HP. And in the third step, there is no VP angle given. Instead, it tells that the corner D is on VP. The corner which is opposite to the corner on which it rests is on VP. So let's see how we can execute this problem. So as usual, click on the line command, make it 0.13, and then construct this XY line. It will find it in drawing view bar. The last command in drawing view bar is text command. So label it as XY line and VP by HP, indicating that it's the first angle of projection. So we'll go for construction of hexagonal lamina using angle method. Click on the line, make it 0.5 mm thick. So go for normal construction of hexagonal lamina. So the hexagonal lamina, so side of the hexagon is given 25 mm. So click on length 25, first angle 0 degree. Again 25, second angle it will be 60 degree. Then again 25 mm length, third angle will be 120 degree. Then again 25, next angle will be 180 degree. Then again 25, next angle will be minus 120. Then again 25, next angle will be minus 60 degree. So in this way, directly we got hexagonal lamina in corner position. Then the lamina line. Let me move the new position. This way to express. So line. So this will have this two corners. So next is HP and 60 degree to HP. This inclination is just in one intermediate. In you will be having two intermediate lines. So hold the control key of the keyboard. Click on the front view. Then click on the intermediate line, two intermediate lines. Then go for move command with copy. Then place it on XY line. Then after that, it's already in copied mode. For rotate command without copy. So this white color indicates without copy, purple color indicates with copy. So you should be careful. Change in color with copy, white color it's without copy. Already it's selected. So click on the end point of the front view. Give the rotation angle as 60. Type 60 and enter. And then click. So just click here. So you can see the front view is, then click, cancel the command. Then these two lines you can rotate it separately. Click on rotate command, click this line, select the end point of this line, just adjust your mouse and make it 90 degree. So just adjust your mouse and make it 90 degree. Right click to repeat the command, select this line, select the end point of this line, just mouse and make it 90 degree. Then after that, this two line you can extend it by drawing on reference line. Draw on reference line over here. Go for extend to next. Click. Just keep the cursor over here and click. Keep the cursor over here and click. Then after that you can delete this line. So in this way, so you need not measure this dimension as in the manual method. So in the manual method, so you have measured the dimension between these 2 points. Then again dimension from here to here, all these 2 dimensions you have measured, and you have cut an arc using composite. You have cut an arc over here. So first arc it will be center point this, and then 12.5 radius. If you cut an arc, you'll get it over here. Then again second one again with the same center point, 37.5 radius. So arc by center point. So center point radius 37.5. You cut an arc. So you can see that. So with the arc method you got the same line. Again here also you got the same line. So this you have to follow in manual method. Don't follow in computer method. Even though you can do it computer method, but it's a lengthy and more number of steps to follow. So instead go for what is this Harsha? You have message it in English, man, gentleman. So what have you messaged in some Kannada? If you have any doubt, type it in English. I am unable to read this. What you have written, I don't know. Mr. Harsha, if you have any doubt, you address me directly instead of addressing your colleague. So okay, so these are the images I have drawn it. Then after that, draw the projection line from the end point of the front view. So draw the projection line from the end point. End point you can draw it easily. So these are the 2 projection lines from the end point. Right click to repeat. So click the line and draw the projection line. So adjust your mouse to get 90-degree line. Then after that again draw the projection line from the top view. Then increase the thickness 0.5. Then go for the hexagonal lamina. So first point, second point, third point, then fourth point, fifth point, sixth point, and then first point. So this is irregular hexagonal lamina. Then go for trim command. Trim all these unwanted lines. So all this unwanted crossing line, you have to trim it. So wherever the line ends, so there you keep it, and all other lines you trim it. So and then show the angle. So show one of the sides. So click on smart dimension, click on any again. So it's a 25 mm side, hexagonal lamina. HP angle is given 60 degrees. Use the angle between command. So the front view and XY line, so 60 degree to HP. And then using the text command, label the top view and front view of the lamina, you label it. So that I'll leave it to you. That so the corner D, which is placed opposite to the resting corner A, is placed on VP. So in the next step, what you have to do, you should move the lamina in such a way that the corner D touches XY line, touches VP. So for that, what you do, go for move command, make one copy. The copy should be moved with copy. Select this hexagonal lamina, and then move and place corner D on XY line. Then after that, go for rotate without copy. So rotate without copy. Select this hexagonal lamina. Then select this corner D and corner A. Then just rotate at 90 degrees. So since I'm using laptop, I don't know if many of you people are having network problems. So since I'm using a laptop, maybe my network may be weak. So smartphone will give you better compared to laptop. So I'm sharing the phone network with my laptop. So since I'm on broadband network, so therefore my network may be weak. So this is about the third step. Then after that, So before you proceed, so you should know all those things. So corner A, B, so all those things as I have shown you for Pentagon, A, B, then C, D, then this is E and F. So then here at this point you will get A dash, and then here at this position you will get B dash as well as F dash you will get. B dash and F dash you will get, and at this point you will be getting C dash and E dash. C dash and E dash you will be getting here, and at the end point it is D dash. So first we will draw the projection line from top view of A. So this line will share both A as well as D. So this line will have locus of A and locus of D. So then locus of A dash is on XY line. So your A dash you will get it here at this point. So just I will show you with the point. So with the help of point I will show you the point. So first point will be this, and that one A dash. So you will get A dash there itself. So then next one is, so the next one is B, locus of B. Locus of B and C you will get the same line. Locus of B and locus of C will have the same line. So here locus of B dash. So it intersects over here. So this will give you B dash. So or else I'll go for trim command. I'll not trim it because again C dash is also used. So just click on, I'll just click on point, and I'll just make it over here, highlight it over here, and I'll highlight this as B dash. So I got A dash and B dash I got it. Next one C dash. Already locus line C is drawn here, and then locus line from C dash. So consider a line from C dash. This is C dash. This point will have C dash and E dash. It ends here. So this will give you C dash. So here you will get C dash. So just label this as C dash. Then after that D dash. So this is a line sharing A and D. This is locus of A and then locus of D dash. So consider a line. Select a line point 18 or 13. Then it will end over here. So this will be D dash. So just label that as D dash. So I got A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. Then next one is E dash. Locus of E. So click on line. No. It's a locus of E, and then locus of E dash. It ends over here. So you will get E dash here. This is E dash. Then last one is F dash. F dash is available over here. So we have F dash over here at this point. This is F dash. Now all the 6 points are available: A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash. So just go for line command and connect it. So start from A dash, then B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, A dash, and then go for trim command, trim this unwanted line. So this is the last view of the lamina, last front view of the lamina. So any doubt in this problem? Problem number 37. Any doubt? 7. No. So any doubt? Yeah, any doubt? Abdul Mannan, any doubt? No. Kavyashri, HM, any doubt? Razia Sultana, Prakruti HS, Isa. So no doubt. So shall I proceed to next problem? So your next problem will, with this it will complete all type 1 problems. So I have shown you how to construct a triangle, how to construct a square or rectangle, both are same, and then how to construct pentagon and how to construct hexagon. So the last part will be 48, problem number 48 on circular lamina. So here I will explain you how to construct the circle and ellipse. So it's a problem number 46. Draw the projections of a circular plate of negligible thickness of 50 mm diameter resting on HP. On a point A on the circumference with its plane inclined at 45 degree to HP and the top view of the diameter passing through the resting point makes 60 degree with VP. So here normally the first step will be circle with 8 parts. So the top view will be a circle and then the front view will be a horizontal line. So in the second step HP angle is, and in the third step, so the diagonal line, the diametral line that is AE. The diametral line AE is inclined at 60 degree to VP. So let us see, right click and insert one sheet, and then right click on sheet setup, make it fine. Click on deactivate background, click OK, and then click on fit script. So this is A4 size, it's ready to work. Click on the line, make it 0.13. So click on the XY line. So consider XY line. Click on the text command, type it as XY and then label it as VP by HP. So for construction of circle, so click on the circle by center point. Make it 0.5 thickness. Click at the center point at suitable position. Type the diameter. So it's a problem number 40. What is the problem number 48? Am I right? It was the problem number 48 or 47. What was the problem number? Plus 46. So problem number 46. So circle of diameter 50 mm diameter. So type the diameter as 50 and enter. So this is a circle. Just zoom this part. I'll just zoom this part. Now you can see. So this is a circle with 50 mm diameter. So you can label this also. Labeling you can do it at the end, not here. So it's a 50 mm diameter circle. Now to bisect this circle into 8 parts, so what I will do, I will consider a line OA. Click on line 0.13 thickness. So we keep the cursor on the circle, you will get the center point. Earlier the center point was not. Can you see the center point? Now the center point is not visible. So click on the line, keep the cursor on circle. The center point will get highlighted. This is a center point, draw one line OA or line OE. A radial line I have drawn it. Then after drawing this radial line, so cancel the command, click on escape button. So click this line OA. Once you click this line OA, you can see your circular pattern will get activated. Both your rectangular pattern as well as circular pattern both will get activated. If you don't click, you can see that both the rectangular pattern and circular pattern are in deactivation mode. They are not in activation mode. So first you have to select the reference line. If you select the reference line, it will get activated. You can see now they are in activation mode. Click on circular pattern. Click on circular pattern. By default, it will show you the count as 4, angle as 90 degrees. So make the count as 8 and type the angle as 360 degrees. And then click enter. And then click at the center point. Then click at finish. So in this way, we have seen that the circle is bisected into 8 parts. So in the manual method, we have used 45 degree line in first quadrant, 45 degree line in second quadrant, 45 degree line in third quadrant, and 45 degree line in fourth quadrant of the circle. In this way, you got 8 parts. So manual drawing sketching is time consuming, whereas computer drawing is so much easy and faster using the smart commands, so you can easily basic. And then after that, label this circle with 8 alphabets A, B, C, D to H, A to H. And then to get the top form of horizontal line, click on line. So just draw the projection line. So here both will have the same point. So in circle, you will get 3 intermediate lines. You will get it. In pentagon, you will get 1 intermediate line. In hexagon, 2 intermediate line. And then in circle, you will get 3 intermediate lines. Increase the thickness 0.5. So show the top view. So the top view and front view should be 0.5 mm thick, and all other projection line you can make it minimum 0.13 mm thick. So the next step is HP angle. So 45 degree to HP is given. So for that, what you have to do? So hold your control key of your keyboard. Click on the top view. Click on the intermediate lines. 3 intermediate lines. Selected. Go for move command with copy. Move command with copy. So then click on the empty screen and then just click it on. Place it on XY line. And then right click or escape to cancel the command. Then go for rotate command without copy. Rotate without copy, select this. Then click on the end point of the front view. Give the rotation angle as 45 and then enter. And then click. Click over here. So then after that, go for rotate without copy. Select this intermediate line, select the end point of this line. Just adjust your mouse and make it 90 degrees. Right click to repeat. So select the end point of this line, adjust your mouse and make it 90 degrees. Right click to repeat, select this line, select the end point of this line, adjust your mouse and make it 90 degrees. And then after that, draw on reference line, extend all those 3 lines. So draw on reference line over here, and then go for extend command, extend to next, keep the cursor on this line, it gets extended. Then after that, you can delete this line. Then after that, the other 2 projection lines from the end point of the front view, you can easily draw it. So projection line. So all the projection line now we have constructed. So the projection line from the top view. So projection line from the top view we have drawn it. Then we can construct this. So next is, so since in circle the irregular lamina will be in the form of ellipse. So the second top view and the third top view is ellipse. The last front view is not an ellipse, it's a smooth curve. So we'll go for ellipse command. So where do you find ellipse command? Here. Under circle option we get ellipse by 3 points. You can click on ellipse by 3 points. You can also go for ellipse by center point also, but I will go for ellipse by 3 points. Make it 0.5, 3 points. So this will be my first point, this will be the second point, and this will be the third point. So first point, second point, the end point of y-axis, and then the third point, any one end point of the x-axis. So this is ellipse. Then after that, trim the unwanted lines. Trim all these unwanted lines. All these unwanted lines you have to trim. All the unwanted crossing lines which are crossing the boundaries should be trimmed. So this is about, you can label it. Now you can label and you can shoot the label. Go for smart dimension, it's a 50 mm diameter. And then the HP angle is, you can show the HP angle also. It's a 45 degree to HP. So this is step 2. Step 1 and step 2 got completed. Now coming to the third step. So in the third step, VP angle is here. So the diametral line, so that is the diametral line AE. This is AE. This line AE. So the diametral line AE is inclined at an angle of 60 degree to VP. So for that, what you have to do, so consider a line of 60 degree in third quadrant. Click on the line, make it 0.13. Consider a 60 degree line in third quadrant. 60 degree line in third quadrant means it will be 180 minus 60, it will be 120. So it should be minus 120. The angle will be minus 120. So if you type it minus 120, we will get 60 degree line in third quadrant. We can check the angle. So you can see that it's a 60 degree line. So to consider 60 degree line in third quadrant, we should type it as minus 120. 180 minus 60 it will give you 120 and it should be negative, minus 120. Now you can see that, so in the third step we have to move this entire ellipse along this line AE. So and you have to place it on 60 degree line. So for that what you have to do, you go for move command with copy, select this ellipse. We can observe that only the ellipse is getting selected, whereas the intermediate lines are not getting selected. Whereas we have to move the ellipse along with the intermediate lines, otherwise it's difficult to draw the projection line. You can see only the ellipse is blank, ellipse is getting selected. So the intermediate lines are not selected. The reason I'll tell you. The reason is the intermediate lines are not only the part of ellipse, they are part of other also. So for that what you have to do, before you go to the third step, so you should ensure that the intermediate lines of the ellipse are made as single lines. You can see over here, so this is a vertical line. It not only belongs to ellipse, it is crossing the ellipse. So even this vertical line is crossing the ellipse. The third vertical line is crossing the ellipse. Horizontal line is crossing ellipse. This is also crossing the ellipse. This is also crossing ellipse. So what you have to do next is you have to use split command. Under trim option you have this split command. So click on split command. Click on this line, vertical line. It will ask click for this split point. I want to split at this point. Click. So now if you check it, you can see that this is different and this is separate. Earlier vertical line was entire, it was a single line. Now I have split this vertical line into two parts. The inner part of the line lying inside the ellipse is made separate. This is separate and this is separate. So in this way you have to make it for all the other vertical lines. Click on the split command, click on the second vertical line, click at this point. So then again select this third vertical line, click at this point. Then click on this horizontal line, click at this point. Then again click at this horizontal point, click at this point. Then again click here, click at this point. Now you can check out. Now you can see that this is separate. Second it's separate, it's split. Then again horizontal line, I have split. Second and third one. So now if you select move command with copy, now you can see that the ellipse along with all the intermediate lines. So you can see all the intermediate lines got selected. Now it's easy for you to move. So move this and keep it at endpoint E. Then go for rotate command without copy. Select the ellipse. Select this line EA. Align it on this 60 degree line. So in this way I have moved the ellipse and I have aligned it on 60 degree line. Then to get the last front view, the last front view will not be an ellipse. It is a smooth curve. So to proceed as usual, we'll go ahead step by step. So for that I'll label this with alphabet A, B. and this is C, D, E already have shown, and this is F, then G, and this is H. All the 8 corners I have labeled it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And here also you have to label the corners. It is A dash. Then at this position you will get this line. At the end of the column you can show the data. So A dash. At this point I will be getting B dash and H dash. So B dash and H dash. And then at this point I will be getting center point. I will be getting C dash and G dash. C dash and G dash. Then at the end, another point, so I will be getting a D and F, D dash and F dash, D dash, F dash, and the last point is E dash. So first we will start with A dash, locus of A and locus of A dash. So click on line. So first I will start with locus of A. So locus of A dash is on X line itself. So first point, A dash. So this is A dash. This as A dash. Next, I'll draw the locus line B. From B. So from B, draw the locus line. And then from B dash. So here B dash and H dash will be sharing. H dash and B dash will be sharing. So at the point of intersection, so this is B dash. I'll label this as B dash. Then next I'll go for C, locus of C. Point C. It will be here. And then locus of C dash. So here I will be getting C dash and G dash. C dash and G dash. So I'll place the point. So this will give you C dash. So label that as C dash. Okay. So I got A dash, B dash, C dash. Then after that D dash. So already D dash line is locus line is drawn. So locus line from D and then locus line from D dash. So this line. So at this point, I'll get locus line D dash and F dash. So extend this D dash D line. I'll just extend this line because here this line it shares both C and D. The line is same line. So with this I will get D dash. So this is D dash. So label that as D dash. D dash on the top. Then after that E dash. So E dash locus line. So this is the E dash. And then here this line it will be sharing both that is B and E. B and E will be have the same line. B and E will have the same line. So I will just extend this line. So with this I will get E dash. So this is E dash. I label that as E dash. Then after that F dash. This is a locus line from the F dash. I'll just extend this line F dash until here. Then I'll just locate the point. So this is my F. So label that as F dash. Then the last one is G and G dash. Draw the locus from G. This is from G. So it intersects here. This will give you G dash. So this is G dash. Then one more last one is left is H. So this G and H will share the common line. So here H dash and H, this is a point. So here I will be getting H. I'll label that as. So now I have made it clear. Point A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash and H dash. All this I have highlighted on the, with the help of point I have highlighted. In the exam you don't use the points. You should not use points. Just for explanation purpose I have used the points over here. So since I told you that the last front view is not an ellipse, you should take care here. It's not an ellipse. So it is a smooth curve. So for that you will be using this curve command. Click on curve command, make it 0.5. Start with the first point A dash, then B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash, H dash, and then finally come to A dash and right click. So cancel the command. So this is the last profile. The last front view of the circle, it looks like a smooth curve. It is not an ellipse. So remember, the second top view and the third top view are ellipse. The last front view is not an ellipse. If you show the last front view in the form of ellipse, you will get 0 marks for that step. So the last front view of the circular lamina is not an ellipse. It's a smooth curve. It's a smooth curve. So is it clear? So we'll wind up the class. So this completes computer drawing of all the major laminas. I have shown you how to construct triangular lamina, square lamina, pentagonal lamina, hexagonal lamina, and circular lamina with 8 parts. And I have shown you all the major commands, move command, how to use, how to construct all those basic lamina using angle method. Triangular lamina 0 degree, 120 degree. Pentagonal lamina 0 degree, 72 degree, 144 degree, minus 145 and minus 72. Hexagonal lamina 0 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree, 180 degree, minus 120, minus 60. And then circle by 8 parts. How to get 8 parts? By using the circular pattern command. How we can do it. And then how to construct the ellipse by 3 point. And then also the last freehand sketch using curve command. How to use extend command, and I have taught you how to use extend command also. Then text command, smart dimension, angle between, so distance between. So all this I have explained. So any doubt? So next class, tomorrow class, next class I'll teach you about beta angle. I'll teach you about beta angle. The same drawing, I will just save this drawing. I will just save this drawing. I will tell you how to save your drawing. So to save your drawing, click on File, Save As. Immediately when you open the file in the examination, so if some virus attack takes place, so you will lose your drawing. So you will be asked to redo it. If you don't do it, then you will lose the marks. So your first work is immediately once you open your file, once you open the computer file, drawing file, you should do this. You should save your file. So for that, initially what you have to do, click on File, Save As. Then you will find it over here. So here what you do, click on the arrow. So here search for the desktop. Click on desktop. So click on desktop. Then here you find one option here, create new folder. So create new folder, or else directly you can save it on the desktop. Give the file name. Default file name will be given as draft. So type your register number 1 DC 19 CV or electrical, whatever it is. So type your register number 19 CV 000. I'll type it and then click on save. Then in between you can just click on the save button. In between, just keep on in short period of 1 minute. After every 1 minute or after every 2 minutes, you keep on clicking, click on save button, or you can use this Control yes button of your keyboard. Control and yes, Control plus yes, Control and yes button. If you press it, it will get saved. So this you have to follow basic thing. So in between, if the system gets hanged, if some virus attack takes place, You need not worry. So I'll just close this and I'll show you where it is saved now. I'll close my file. You can see that file on desktop. So on the desktop you can find this file 1GC19CV000. You can find it on desktop. Just double click on that file. So directly your file will open if there is no any problem. Or else you can open the solid edge. You can open the solid edge software. Then you can click on this open command. So even if, now it has open. By default it was open. If it is not visible, you can click on this file open. File open. You can click on the desktop. Then in the desktop you can find your file name with your register number. Click on there and then click open. Then click OK. So you will find this. So any doubt? Okay. No question? Shall I wind up the class? Shall I wind up the class? Okay, thank you.